Hello guys, and welcome to episode 102 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as von Carstein on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be using the Sword of Khaine to our advantage. We managed to take it off Malekith in the last episode, so I'm hoping to be able to press forwards with it in hand, not have to worry about the Dark Elves having it anymore, and continue our conquests. Now, one thing I have realised is that the Sword of Khaine, whilst it is thirsting, gives us -2 public order in all provinces and -10 diplomatic relations with all factions. This is not good. I'm hoping that the public order does not continue to go down the more the Sword of Khaine increases in power. That would really suck. I'm kind of hoping that it goes the opposite. I'm not sure. I kind of feel like you're going to get an increasing public order penalty the more you've got the Sword of Khaine. So that's going to suck. But we will see. Anyway, for now we're going to have to move on to the Temple of Skulls. This is our next target down at the Last Defenders. Let's fight this on the battle map. I'm going to have to make sure that all of my settlements and provinces can deal with an extra +2 public order, or -2 public order, as otherwise I'm going to have issues with rebellions. I'm going to have to keep an eye on those grey herds as well that are hanging about. Managed to, I think, previously defeat one of the Bray herds with our garrison. Anyway, let's focus on this battle. We will gamble for more wins. Did not work out. Okay. Doesn't really matter. We're going to have all of these guys over on the left. These ones can hit the gates. And these two can just walk up to the walls. Okay, let's start the battle. Up we go.
All before us will perish.
Forwards we go with our Lord. Our Lord's getting pretty strong actually. We're leveling him up as we go. He will be replaced once again by Count Ewald, who has his dragon. He's available. For now, let's just speed it up. Indicate those chaps since they have lost some health. Oh, never mind, they were already at max health. They just lost health previously. Time to get those ladders up. Guess I may as well indicate those ones whilst they are sitting there taking damage. Oh, the enemy grates are already destroyed. Well, there's something. Let's come on through. Why are they not climbing those walls? They just really do not want to put ladders up. Ah, there we go. There's 2 mortars engines doing double the damage onto these units nearby. Because if it is, then that's pretty damn nice. Spawning a unit amongst all of my Black Knights with lances and barding. It's like the worst place to put them. Just got decimated.
Mortis engine.
I reckon those mortars engines are doing a lot of damage. I wonder if it's a decent strat to like just have an army of mortis engines. I wonder what that would be like.
Serve my will. So much death.
Just keep attacking him with the Necromancer, because why not?
Our time is now.
I guess I could probably throw this spell into him.
Decay.
I wonder if that will work.
All before us will perish.
No, I didn't.
Death. Mortis engine. All will wither. The gate of mine.
I guess we're gonna have the Grave Guard just go up onto the walls and help finish off the Temple Guard, while all of these other units continue towards the Croxigors.
Yes, awake.
My Necromancer is so bad in melee. I knew they were supposed to be, but I at least thought he would finish off this Sauron's old blood. We can bring our cavalry over now.
So much death. With haste.
I'm probably going to try and fire one of these Gaze of Nagash into the ancient Stegodon, if I can.
Beautiful decay.
If that works.
Van
Doesn't actually do too much. Let's put those Grave Guard onto the wall to help out these Grave Guard with great weapons.
You serve me. I move swift.
I'm going to start speeding this up because it is taking its sweet time. There we go. Victory. We'll end the battle there. And that's another major settlement, I think, under our control. After this one, they only have one left. Last defenders are nearly dead. We've got a Font of Nightmares. I guess we can hold on to that. They've got a Haunted Mill here, which is really good for public order. Let's make sure we build the Ghost Fence. We'll get the Gibbet, and we'll get the Balefire Brazier. We're actually... we're 4 off. 4 cash. 4 dark magic off the Balefire Brazier. Are they having a laugh? Well, the Golden Tower, I guess we're just gonna leave it be. We're gonna get our vampire in there, and we're gonna start zooming up north. The reason I'm gonna start zooming up north is because I need to deal with these beastmen. Oh, actually, I just realized there's a big beastman army there. Yeah, we need to get up here sooner than later. That is for sure. So Isabella's going to start heading back up now. We will get the other vampire to join her eventually, but that can wait. Vilmus, Let's max out his training. Good.
Darkness comes.
Can't believe we need like such a small amount of cash. Is there no way that I can like attack someone? Make a little bit of money. I'm just going to raise some dead. We're going to move towards the border. If Tor Dranel doesn't really have a very big garrison, I think we'll just take that as well, since it's part of the province. Let's max out Dark Pact. We have that extra leadership when we're attacking. Imminent rebellion in the Eastern Badlands is not good news. And Valea's Sorrow might actually get attacked by this chap, which would really suck since it's currently building the walls. We might lose some more minor settlements here as we go. Not looking forward to that. Regardless, it's time to take back some ground. We're going to have Bernard go and attack Longship Graveyard, which I don't think really has much of a garrison. And I think I'm just going to have Rudiger head up to the Tower of Crack.
Do you need fresh troops? I disobey.
Okay, Bethelda. Nearly, actually. Can attack this guy. Assassinate them. Was a failure. Okay. How long until we can get Ewald back? Oh, I think he's available now. Okay. Replace with Ewald. Ewald? Yeah, he does have all of these different armors and weapons and stuff. Items, that's probably the best way to put it. Yeah. So Count Ewald can attack Serpent Coast next turn. Then that's the last defenders dealt with. We've gone down to exactly 0 total dark magic. I don't think I've done that this entire campaign. Let's move on to the next turn. So Rebellion in the Eastern Badlands does suck quite badly. I think there's going to be some real problems for us with where those beastmen are concerned, because I don't have an army that's anywhere near it, nor do I want to build a new one to combat them. Yeah, the Wood Elves are going to take Angariel, which is fine. I want Lowthen, so I'm okay with them having that. I guess the only annoying part about them taking that is that it might belong to the same province, in which case we will be fighting with their Untainted. But we might be getting Lowthen today, and I'll be happy with that regardless. Just going to have to make sure that I get a couple more settlements in the same province. Elebron's coming in hot. Can she land there and take the Shrine of Khaine, I wonder? She might be able to. Emery's still trying to deal with the Skaven in that area. There's a lot of dead there though. Imagine trying to raise dead in that province. I'll probably actually manage to get some Terrorgeists. Oh, would you look at that? Bethelda got wounded. Surprise!
Drink their life force.
Serpent Coast, you are mine. We did actually lose a unit there.
It is night.
What was it we lost? A Vargov? I thought we lost a Vargov. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Since that was the last settlement of the last defenders. We are now homeless. Build the corpse pile. We'll build the gibbet in that one since we already have one balefire brazier, and we'll build the balefire brazier in the Temple of Skulls. Right, over to Vlad. Vlad is going to have to head up north to the Shrine of Khaine, I think. Yeah, the Shrine of Khaine can be attacked by Helebron in the next turn, which would kind of suck. But I can't reach there in time. We have Meinrad who's going to take toward Duranel. Auto resolve that and take that. Good. Right, let's get rid of the barrow. We'll build the walls there. I need to make sure I'm upgrading the balefire hearth. Nice. So I think it is Vlad's job to zoom round here towards the Shrine of Khaine. And as far as he can. You can see Helebron's army. Doomfire Warlocks, Dark Riders. This honestly isn't too bad, especially not with the amount of Blood Knights that Vlad has. But one thing we will want to do is make sure that Milland attacks something, because he does have the Sword of Khaine now, and that does mean that it needs to be quenched with blood. So I think what we're going to end up doing is attacking like Phoenix Gate maybe with Milland. And since he is so powerful, he can probably chew up a lot of these units on his own, like the Black Dragon and the War Hydras and stuff. Right, Isabella is going to be heading up here. She needs to save the day in the Badlands. Valea's Sorrow might just complete its walls in time. I need to build up the walls at Dringo Rakas. We'll start doing that. Where did that army go of the Beastmen, I wonder? Must have gone into encampment. Anyway, time to attack Lowthen. They do have themselves a spellcaster in the settlement, but otherwise we're pretty much good to go. Lowthen will be ours. Surprisingly small battle map for Lowthen. I'm not sure I've fought here too often. Let's gamble for more wins. That did actually pay off this time, that's good. What about these cavalry units? I guess I could just put them off to one side, since all of the towers are facing forwards.
Mortis engine.
Right, that's our gate crashing crew. Let's start the deployment, start the battle. And we're going to have these guys climb up on the left with the Kenrace, and then these guys can climb up on the right. Good. Meanwhile, we'll just have Warmond and the Vargeist go and slam into the Dark Shards. All those towers though. Ouch.
Swiftly, I serve my sire.
We hunger. Time to feast. Swiftly.
Okay, let's just pause it a sec. I need to make sure that I get the invocation off. I'm not sure if that actually affected some of those Vargas. Oh well. This is a decent engagement for us regardless.
Mortis engine.
The only thing I might have to do is get these Vargas to take off at some point so I can give them the invocation. I might do that now since it's about to be ready. And then they can come back in. Go into the Black Ark Corsairs with handbows. These Black Ark Corsairs just don't know what to do. There's just so many Vargeists. I never use this fireball. It's so crap. I think it's just because it barely does any damage.
Noble of the night, death to the living.
Mortis engine. Life end.
Oh, we didn't actually end up breaking through the gates, but all of my units got through the gates regardless. That's quite funny. Let's have my dragon take off so that we can use a breath attack.
Nothing challenges me.
Might also take off with my lady there.
What's it made of?
Oh, that was a nasty breath attack.
Vessels are
Good shit. Right, let's dive on in.
die, mortal, die!
Die, mortal, die!
We can use like Pit of Shades on the walls, but I don't think there's a really good target. I guess here might be a good target. Maybe try and do that. If I can get the Vargas to take off, we could do a really nice Pit of Shades.
We are the new order.
Yep, there they go. Beautiful. I need to get an invocation here before my Claw and Nagash dies.
I thirst.
Yeah. Let's get the Claw and Nagash outside if I can. It's unfortunately not following my orders. Okay, it's gone. Never mind. I couldn't like tell it to go anywhere for some reason. They're still firing at us. Okay, there's some Reaper Bolt throwers back there. They got the Dark Shards there. I'm just gonna have that Vargoth go hit some Reaper Bolt throwers. Right, we still haven't killed this gate, or destroyed the gate, sorry. So, there's that. But I think we just won. Yeah, we did. Yeah, well, that works. Let's end the battle. Didn't even destroy the gate. Just took the settlement. Why not? We lost the Claw of Nagash though, which really, really sucks. Hopefully, the dead rise again. If they don't, then we're going to just have to wait and sort of get it back again. It will be 10 turns though. 10 turns without a Mortis engine in this army could be pretty rough. Oh well. Like, I'm happy I took Lowthen. That's a very, very good settlement to own. We got the harbour of Lowthen there, which gives us the 600 income generated. We've already got a level 4 witch house, and the gallows are already upgraded. That is a great capture. So Angariel was taken by the Wood Elves. I guess the one that we want to take then is the Tower of Lycian and the Shrine of Assyrian, if we can get there in time. I'm not sure we will. We'll try and take the tower first. In this settlement, we will want to build up the defences, so I can get both the Ghost Fence and the Awakened Battlefield, and I can also build up a Vampire Crypt eventually there. Great! That is fantastic. That's like 1,800 extra income. Right, over to Bernard. Bernard can go into Dietershäfen and get the replenishment this turn. Meanwhile, Rudiger is going to hit the Tower of Crack like a ton of bricks. I'm probably going to have to play this out actually because of the War Mammoth there. Okay, well I'm going to give the extra armor piercing damage to my Blood Knights, and the Wailing Banner can go on my Skeleton Warriors. Okay, let's jump in. Probably just going to raise this, by the way. No point in really keeping it at this point. I just want to try and raise as many settlements of Norsca as quickly as possible. That's what I'm going to try and do. The good thing about these armies is they rely a lot on skeletons, so they can basically take the brunt of the damage and we can just replace them as and when. Let's start the deployment, start the battle. Just going to put them in a control group and we'll charge forwards. The idea will be to have the Blood Knights kill the Mammoth for us. And then we'll have the Mortis Engine and the Vargos be amongst these skeletons. Now the original idea was to have like two armies that fought together. But since the Norscan armies are dead, I want to try and just destroy as many of their settlements as I can as quickly as I can. Yeah, I wanted to give my other guy a really strong army.
With haste.
Right, here we go. Almost there. Gonna have all of these units, the Vargolfs and so on, hit the flanks. Oh, we left our leader behind. Of course we did. What's this ability he's got? The Book of Archon. Those skeleton warriors are getting trashed. Hilarious.
Swiftly! Swallow! Blood Knight! Swiftly! Driven by hate!
Let's put an invocation on these Blood Knights because they're the ones that are going to get hit very hard. Right, surrounded by Blood Knights, so we're doing a lot of damage very quickly. Let's just charge into the back of the middle of this engagement. There we go. Old Crusher's nearly dead. These marauders are about to rout. Yep, there he goes. Goodbye, Soul Crusher. We're making a lot of these units route. Just going to make these Marauded Champions route.
By Van Hell's will!
Let's just buff up the Vargolf. Has a bit of extra melee attack. And that's it. Job done. Once we get our Necromancer back in this army, we can do double invocations and really keep the army healthy. For now, though, we're just going to have to merge the skeletons and raise more. There's a couple more regiments for now, and they're not going to have our hands on for a little while, which is useful. Let's just raise that. If we can get back into our territory, we probably should. Let's just merge these guys and recruit a couple more. Alright, we'll continue with Beguile. And next up, Bay of Blades. Yeah, Richards, get in there. Slowly but surely. Over at Nagaroth, we can get ourselves a commandment. So I think I'm just going to go for public order. I should probably change some of these other ones to public order since we now have the Shrine of Khaine. Let's repress mortals here. We'll repress mortals here. Yeah. Because the lack of corruption is bad enough as it is. I will sacrifice some income for the time being, but it's not the end of the world. Commandment available down here as well. Let's go for the repressed mortals. And I think the Southland's jungle should be fine, especially after Balefire Brazier finishes here. Once the Shady Towership's done, we can get the walls there, and I might upgrade the gallows, but I don't think I'm going to.
My bloodline calls.
Everything is done for the turn. 2 turns until Vampiric Revivification is done. Talk to the exiles on the heck again. We will ask them if they want to give us some money. That's good. Defensive alliance. They're already at war with the Blue Vipers, so that could be a good idea.
Welcome, stranger.
If they pay me for it.
I need lore. You may have what I desire.
Okay, never mind. We'll wait until they have money again and then we'll take it off them. Don't care very much about that settlement. I do care about upgrading this one though. We need to make sure that gets walls sooner than later. I also need to keep an eye on other settlements that may be rebelling, like Paravon. Although I don't really care about a rebellion at Paravon because we do have like all of the walls and stuff that we need. Blightwater is also looking like it's going to rebel soon. Grace is currently positive public order. Southland's jungle is fine. Nagaroth is like minus 51, yeah. We're good for the most part. And unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, so I am going to leave it here. Looks like in the next episode we will be taking on Hellebrand once again, but this time without the Sword of Khaine, since that is currently being equipped by Milland. Milland will have probably try and take the Phoenix Gate. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.